Hey, what's up everybody? Just want to give you a quick tour of how the garden's doing so far. It's June 8th, I think. Let's take a look. The potatoes did end up coming back, at least some of them. They're growing pretty good. Strawberries are doing good. I've been doing some little shorts on those. And a miracle, my pineapple guava did come back. This is like transplanted from where I had them originally, but looked like they were totally dead from the frost. We had a pretty severe winter, but nope, bouncing back. Two of them. I have a third one that's doing good too in another location. The rest of this bed is just weeds. I gotta take care of that. Here I got the old compost squash. It's a mystery squash. I don't know exactly what it is. Hopefully we get to find out. A lot of flowers going. And it looks really healthy. Hopefully the squash vine borer doesn't get to it. Okay, so I got most of my raised beds planted out. Better late than never. Trying to incorporate more flowers this year. I got some different dahlia in the front. This one is mostly eggplants and sunflowers in the back. Got some peas trellising right now. And then I have a melon or a cucumber, I don't remember exactly. Up and over the trellis. So this bed is mostly peppers, but I do have more flowers in the front and in the back. I got sunflowers there, peppers in the middle area, and those big tropical looking things are mini papaya. I don't know how that's gonna go exactly. I had them in my basement like all winter suffering. Looks like they're taking to the bed pretty good though. So I'm hoping they bounce back and we actually get to see what the little mini papayas are about. Up and over. Basically I put like a cucumber or a melon near the trellis. Right now there's peas only. Up and over. Okay, so this third bed, got mostly peppers in there, but I do have some other eggplant on this side. These are a couple super hot peppers I got from my buddy. Flowers in the front. These are some shallots. See how they do. Never had much luck with them, but we'll see. And then more sunflowers in the back. I liked the look of the sunflowers last year, but they were just like way too crazy. This year, more control, just keep them in the back. And this bed is not done yet. This one, the kale really took over. You see I let it just flower. It's hot, but the bugs are liking it, so I kept it so far, but it's gonna come to an end real soon, unfortunately. And there were carrots in here. You can see I already ripped out a few of the kale. They just really take over. Look at the stalks on those things, they're crazy. But they really took over my carrots. Carrots, look at that. I'm gonna try the carrots again once it gets colder again. Because right now I want this bed for other stuff. You see, try to keep more flowers. This is more like the food forest section. Got some different bushes put in, flowers. Trees are doing good, except it looks like another year no fruit because of that late frost that we got. It was like 90 for a week, and then we got hit with a frost, so everything was flowered. It's pretty terrible. This, I'm not sure what this is. I kept it growing because I thought it was like some type of flower. Hasn't flowered yet. The thing is humongous, but I'm gonna let it keep going. But it came in right next to my blueberries, this blueberry bush here. I didn't think it was gonna get this big, so I let it grow, and then it just really overtook everything. Look at this cabbage here. This is the best cabbage I've ever grown so far, and it's not even a cabbage yet. It just leaves. It's starting to form a head in there. I'm leaving it alone. Got some lettuces, a borage here. Look at those, the black-eyed Susans, I think they are. They finally flowered for me. Last year, I don't know if they're like a biennial, like flower every other year. I'm not sure how that works, but last year it looked like nothing. This year, they're looking great. Let's get a closer look. Yep. They're opening up now. But this bed is only halfway done. I gotta take the lettuces out. I keep the flowers, take the lettuces out, finish planting the front of this. You can see I got some cages going around. Where is it? Yeah, right here. I'm gonna have this, I bought some cages off Facebook. I'm gonna just have random tomatoes and stuff all over the place. Okay, so this bed here, well, first of all, you can see that there's a lot of volunteer sunflowers. They were kind of out of the way in the right spots, so I just let them be. But then I have tomatoes in the back, peppers in the front, some flowers. I try to do nasturtium from seed. So far, a few of them came up. I might have to put some different stuff in there. But I'm trying to like interplant sunflowers, peppers, tomatoes. This is my garlic over here. Garlic's looking nice. It's still growing strong. Actually, I gotta come out here and get these scapes. Ooh, look at these scapes. I gotta get these. I will soon. Behind it I have, you can see the tomatoes, and in between the tomatoes I have, I got some flowers here. They're starting to bloom, so that's good. Back here I got this strawberry bed. It's getting wild. I'm gonna have to really work on this. In the back, my other video I explained it. In the back I have more like yellow and white varieties, and then in here it's towards the front it's red, but it's just not really working out too good overall. I'm gonna have to clean that up big time after everything I guess finishes fruiting. Another tomato cage. Oh, looks like my wife put a tomato in there. That's great. Saves me some work. Then here I got these are zucchini. I got 3 zucchini in the middle, tomatoes in the back, peppers in the front, and then flowers in the front of that. You can see some of these nasturtium are really coming along, some more than others, but I'm gonna roll with this. See, I'm kind of playing with a lot of spacing and stuff, seeing if a lot of things I'm giving more room than I did other years. Like I only have 5 tomatoes in the back. This is an 8-foot long bed. Last year I crammed them in, trying to do like 1 foot per tomato. I do plan on just like doing single stem with all these still, but I want them to have more breathing room. As we go along, you can see just like wild, oh not wild dill that's self-seeded. In the front here I got some ground cherries, more zucchini in the middle, tomatoes in the back. Basically in all the beds I have tomatoes in the back because I plan on trellising them up high. Oh, and this one I have beans too. I did a row of beans in between here. This is cabbages. These cabbages were some of the first things I put in this year when it was still cold. Still haven't fully turned into cabbages, but looks like the heads are finally forming. They look really nice and healthy. Besides that one cabbage in the other bed, the lone cabbage, these are doing great. I've never had a successful cabbage grow yet. Last year I got destroyed by caterpillars, I guess. This year, not so much. I do see a little bit of damage if you know, this is like one leaf here, but most of the plants look perfectly healthy. I didn't spray anything. I'm just letting it roll. That is oh look. The bugs are finding these flowers. That's some self-sowed stuff, or self-seeded. I didn't plant any of this. Wow, look at all that. That's great. I wasn't expecting that. I did transplant a sunflower in the back there that's in the cabbage bed, but just in the very corner of it. I took that from another bed, that like a self-seeded sunflower, but it wasn't gonna work where it was, so I moved it. All right, this is one of the new beds. I got this bed and that bed back there, just put in this year. This one's looking sad so far. It was meant to be the sweet potato bed, or mostly sweet potatoes, but most of them got roasted. I got 3 varieties from Rare Seeds, like live plants, and 2 of them just got cooked instantly. I don't know. I guess, and they had roots, and I buried them, I was watering them often, but they just got cooked quickly. This variety did make it though. So I only have like 4, not even 4, it looks like 3 sweet potato plants that survived. I had 15 in here originally, so pretty terrible luck with that. I am looking for more sweet potato slips on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully I can get something local and go grab them, get them in the ground quick, because I want to get them started. I don't want to have this bed just bare. But besides that, over there I have a Mexican sunflower. I'm a big fan of those things. They get humongous and put out tons of flowers. And over here I have a zucchini rampicante, I think it is. Those get humongous, but there's plenty of space for it to spill out over there. And in the back there along these trellises, I have a cucumber each. My plan is to get those up against there, and then I have a little sunflower in between the trellises. Trying to make it look nice, add flowers, and get food. These are doing good. This is my corn. I'm gonna try to do the 3 sisters thing over here, or at least 2 sisters with the beans and the corn. This is my first time really giving corn a fair shot. I did plant some corn last year in a smaller section, but that did not do well. This time, looking a lot better. Got a lot of little corn sprouts coming up. There are some empty spots. I did put some more corn in those spots, so if they pop up, they'll be a little behind on how that's gonna go. But they're looking nice. And then once these get a little taller, I have to do some research exactly when. But I plan on putting some pole beans mixed into here. Probably like, 1 in between every 4 of the corn. And then the beans, probably snake bean, we'll use the corn stalks as a trellis. And a little symbiotic relationship there. Well, I guess the corn's not getting much out of it, but the beans do. One of the round beds I got for my kids to play around in, but they still like to just dig in my actual beds. They got some crazy kale in here, and I put peas. The peas are just falling over, but they look nice. And the kale's looking nice. Maybe the kale is looks like a cabbage moth in there right now. Saving some of my other cabbages. And then this is the second round bed I put in for them. The peas are just spilling out. I didn't really give them a trellis at all, but they seem to be just trellising up each other. But they got lots of nice flowers, and I think it's gonna work out. Basically, once these beans get harvested, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in there. Probably flowers. They like to pick at the flower, so I'll let them do that. I still need to get some stuff in these like pyramid trellises. What else I got? Oh yeah, I got a lot of figs I put in the ground this year. Six new figs. One flanking this apple tree over here. Or one on each side of the apple tree. More flowers along here going. Another fig. Strawberries spilling out all over the place. Another really tall fig. You can see my pomegranate bushes that I put in last year aren't doing too good either. They're a similar shape to the pineapple guava. And there's another fig. Besides those, I did also transplant a bunch of the figs that I put in originally. Oh, look at these flowers, they're looking real nice. I did transplant a lot of the figs I put in originally because they were not doing good in the shadows. Although this looks shadowy too, but in a couple hours I'll be full sun. Transplanted these rootstocks here, cut them all the way back, sprung to life. So they're looking a lot happier already than where they were originally. Oh, let me just end this on a sad note, I guess. One of my trees is officially dead. Besides the pear that got knocked over in the storm, this one just seems to have gotten, looks like disease got it, honestly. The trunk looks pretty gnarly. This was my Moore Park apricot. I actually thought I was gonna do okay this year because I had flowers. It flowered first before anything. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll actually get some fruit this year. Instead, I got death. So I'm gonna be chopping this thing out, and then I need to replace the pear and this thing. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go with the same fruit or if I'm gonna put something totally different in there, but yeah, I gotta get that taken care of. All right, guys, it's a hot one. I gotta do some things in the garden. Thanks for sticking around. I just wanted to give more of a long form video, walk around, but not too long like my first one I did this year. Hopefully it's a little shorter, but I just wanted to show what was going on besides a YouTube short. If you stuck around, thank you, and I'll get back to you soon.